place where the magic happens. Conversations flow and the laughter snapping. Here at Netters Network, where the stories come alive. Every episode's a journey, every guest a drive. Netters Network, tune in for the show, where the headlines meet the heart, and we all get to know. From the highs to the lows, we've got it all in tow. Netters Network, where the world's on the go.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Netters Network Thursday Things. Tonight I have a very special guest. Let's see. I always forget which. This one.
This one.
Oh, there. So I got to remember if I want to point.
Like go opposite of what you think it should
Yeah, I
be.
have to go opposite. So.
Yep. I always mess it up too.
So tonight I have a very special guest that we will be getting to catch up with since the last time he's been on. But before that, let me introduce to you my co-host, that guy at the end of the bar, the love of my life, Troy Pacelli. How you doing tonight, sweetie? And what are you sipping on?
I'm sipping on a Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah, I've got my Polar brand seltzer water, Blackberry Mango. It's actually not bad.
I have a mix of a glass of water and a Diet Pepsi. How about that? So
Don't drink them together; you'll water them down.
Yeah, that sounds weird.
that's a weird double fisting one, right? So
I guess, yeah.
well, sometimes I get talking so much, I got to have a little bit of that water on top of the caffeine, I guess. But
Yeah, I think that's why I drink the seltzer water, because it's like fake pop.
yeah,
Right.
well, and I should know better. I've read a lot of things that the caffeine will dry you out, and so if you're trying to talk a lot, it makes it a little more difficult sometimes. But I've never claimed to be a smart man, so I keep on doing the thing that keep on sipping on my Diet Pepsi.
Well, it's like, yeah, my seltzer water doesn't have any caffeine, so I don't have that issue.
Well, it's probably smart. I probably should cut the caffeine off at a certain time in the night, but I don't.
Well, let me say hello to our chat before we get into tonight's festivities. So first up, of course, is that Netter's girl saying hi to that Troy's guy. You know what those guys are like. Then, of course, I'm saying to like, share, subscribe, become a member, leave a comment, gift a membership if you are so inclined. Then we have Big Al Presents saying, hello, everyone. Wishing you a great stream. Good to see Corey on. Love his unboxing stream.
Well, thank you, Al. Good to see you, man.
Then there's this Wilky's guy. He just kind of wandered in here.
They'll let anybody into this place, right?
Well, I'll see him in my chat, kind of at random once in a while.
Yeah, at random when work allows me. Yeah, I kind of jump in and out.
Deleted scenes giving a salute, saying hail to the chat, and also saying to like, share, subscribe, comment, become a member, gift a membership. And he's showing the Netters Network emojicons, Thinking Netters Network, Retro Cinema, and Smolder. Fluff Chick Productions saying hello to the chat.
Hey, Connie.
No, she comes up later. Seriously, she's later in the chat. Saying hi to each other. The Horror Cat Dad saying, let's go. Oh, that didn't show.
My buddy Larry. There you go, bud.
And then we have Connie Clary, the Bird Woman of YouTube, saying hello. Geek Flag with Nate says, like, share, subscribe, comment, become a member. And if you're going to give a super chat of $5 or more, why not gift a membership instead and show Netters the love? Oh, thank you, sweetie. Saying hi to each other. Geek Flag with Nate with the $2 super sticker. The Shiba dog shaking his body from left to right, surrounded by red hearts, which we call
The
the
Farty
Farty
Fox.
Fox. I love the Farty Fox. He just makes me laugh. And of course, bonjour, Nate. Saying hi to each other. Don't want to miss nobody. Oh yeah, Nate, how are you feeling? You feeling any better, sweetie? Okay, reach down to the bottom. Yeah, I want to know how you're feeling because I know you'd been sick recently. I also want to know how your knee is because I know you had injured your knee a little bit ago. So please let me know in the chat how you are doing. Of course, now I want to introduce our guest for tonight, Corey with Wilky's Movies and Music. So how are you doing, Corey? You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
No.
We can now, yes.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. Like right in the middle of you saying that, I don't know what happened, but it like switched and went over to my iPhone for some reason for my microphone. And I'm like, no. And so I was trying to switch it back over. So now I got that figured out. Yeah, doing good. I appreciate you both having me back on again. So
Absolutely. Corey has been on before, and since then, like you've really been growing your channel. You've become monetized, and of course you've and there goes the contact lens. Yeah, I'm having some contact lens problems tonight, so if I have to disappear for a minute, y'all, I'm just going to go put my glasses on. But as I was saying, you became monetized. You're a big YouTuber now.
I don't know if I'd say that, but yeah, it was very much a blessing. Very, very grateful for everybody that is jumping in, supporting wherever they can. You know, whether it's now with memberships, like you're saying on your channel too, that's a big help. But just even jumping in and throwing that like and joining in the chat is always very much appreciated. So. Been blessed with a good group of friends that have been helping out. So,
and Corey's currently at 545 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him a little bit higher tonight. Now you know what YouTube is like; they will just unsubscribe you because they feel like it. So make sure that you are still subbed, and if you weren't subbed before, well, why not? It's free, and you're doing a good thing. You're sharing the love.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Absolutely.
Yeah. And if I recall, you said that you did it backwards, where you got your watch hours first, and then you got your members.
Yeah, I did.
I mean.
Yeah, I did, and it was kind of a weird thing, and I didn't know up from down with YouTube, so I didn't know what was what, and I got talking to some other friends that were monetized, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" You know, and I'm like, "That's where I was at," but I'm still streaming a bit, not as much as both of you, but for a stretch there, I think where I got those hours is I was going live a lot more than what I am right now, even, and it just kind of added up. But yeah, it was kind of a weird deal. I think I got it backwards, but I'm there now, so hey.
Yeah, it's like because I know, like for myself, because I think when we're all trying to get monetized, we're all kind of new to it, so we're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think we all did it where you're the only person I know that did it the opposite way, but everybody else got all the subscribers first. Then it's like, okay, now I need watch hours.
Yeah.
You know, can y'all help me out? Can you watch some of my vids, have them on the background, whatever? And some of my lovely family here in the chat, because they're not just friends, they are family. They would have my videos playing in the background,
Absolutely.
like 24/7 to help me get my watch hours so I can become monetized. And it's like, you know, bless them, because I wouldn't have gotten there without them.
Oh yeah, you got to love that support. That's awesome. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I don't have the ad hours yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't either.
hovering-
I don't either. No.
Yeah, I'll hover around 2,000, then I'll go a little bit lower, then a little bit higher, but it's usually around 2,000. I need to get to 4, and it's like, yeah, that's never going to happen.
Well, I was going to say, like for the ad thing, I have quite a ways to go for subscribers and hours, I would say. But yeah, but I'm not going to complain one bit. This is when I started this whole thing, I didn't know what to expect, and it's already surpassed my initial expectations. So
Well,
I'm not going to get upset about that. I'm just having fun.
but see, let me give you something to look forward to. As
Yeah.
somebody who's making the big AdSense bucks,
Yeah.
my most popular video has netted me 4 cents.
I've heard.
Damn, I'm going to retire now.
Quitting the day job. I've had a couple other good friends like yourself that are in a similar spot, and they've kind of had a similar story where they were like, don't stress yourself about getting there.
Yeah, exactly. Look, no, on a more serious note, though, I'm just thankful that I am still monetized. I'm seeing channels get shot down left and right. Whether it's Tom Connors over at Midnight's Edge After Dark, one of Real Wade Nation Gaming Clips' channels got demonetized.
Some other fellow, it was one that I hadn't heard of before.
There's a. It's like I
can't
see
think
one
of it,
every day. I posted a response to somebody's meme, or excuse me, someone's post about getting demonetized. I put the GIF of the guys in the landing boats in Saving Private Ryan. I said I feel like I'm the last guy getting off the landing craft on D-Day.
Are you gonna make
Everybody
it?
going down around me? Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna make it? I will say this though. And I don't know if you've experienced this or not. Maybe it's just me, but I've noticed I'm definitely not live streaming as much as what I was before, and I think that's definitely helped me get those hours to where, I hit those where I needed to. But I've seen a drop, and it could just be me not streaming as much and everything. But I started hearing from some people that they were like, you know what? I'm seeing a drop in hour. I don't know. Have you experienced that like lately, or you staying pretty consistent? And
I think it's too early to say. I've heard from bigger channels talking about how annually January and February tend to fall off in all regards.
Yeah.
So
Slow
there
months.
is that.
Yeah.
But what I have heard across the board, and I've been hearing this for months, is that this great mysterious algorithm, right, it is absolutely not promoting anybody. It's only promoting the big network and commercially affiliated channels, not the independent channels at all. Although what I have been telling people is where I've actually seen some positivity is, and I had not been doing this for the longest time, putting out shorts
I've not done that. Yeah.
that are specifically done, and you would have to,
He
were
puts out the Daisy Dukes and then the jean
well
shorts.
yeah
Gotta start cutting some jeans off, and then I can.
There
start
you go.
doing that.
No, but if you because you were experimenting with the horizontal and the vertical,
Yeah.
the shorts you pretty much want to do in the vertical.
Yeah.
And you got to keep them under 30 seconds, but just do a little clip that would be a good promo and have it, link to either a playlist or your channel or to a specific video. And it will generate at least eyes on your channel. It's the closest thing you can get to a commercial for your channel.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I have not dipped my toe into too much, and I definitely I need to explore that and have a little more. I like you said, I was trying out that whole live stream at where you could do the simultaneous. I stopped doing it personally. I was getting maybe it's just me, but the vertical with those, I was getting a lot more trolls popping up in my chats on those, and so I ended up stopped doing that. But I'm not against specifically doing a short like you're talking about, and like hit a topic or something and direct towards like you said, a playlist or a video. I definitely need to look into doing that.
Yeah, I think part of the problem with the doing horizontal and vertical is that it's not one stream that you can then, as the viewer, can go, oh, I want to see this in horizontal, or I want to see this in vertical. There are two streams up.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so like Deleted was doing that, and I kept ending up in the wrong stream
Yep.
because there's nobody in there but me, and I'm like, okay, wait, where's the other one
That's
at?
the other thing. You
know?
divide your chat when you
Yep.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody can see who's chatting in the other
Right.
screen.
I mean,
It's bad enough when you got YouTube, X, Rumble, and they can't see each other.
Right.
If you're going to start dividing yourself within YouTube as well, I don't think that's that. I mean, I'm all for people experimenting, but I don't see a benefit there.
Yeah, I tried it a few times and I have discontinued that. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I get you.
Yep.
yeah, it's like as a viewer, I found it frustrating. I haven't tried it as a content creator, and just from what I've witnessed as a viewer, I'm never going to do that. Because I don't like Troy was saying, I don't want my audience divided, or being in one and going, well, where is everybody?
Right.
And then
Right.
figuring out, oh, there's another stream, and then having to try and find that one and all that.
Yeah.
I just think I would lose viewing time. So for me, I don't think I want to try that. I mean, it may work for some people. They may love it, and it may work for the audience, but it wouldn't work for me.
Yeah, I gave it a little run, a little test run, and I've gone back to my horizontal.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to test out new features.
Oh yeah. It doesn't cost you anything if they're offering it up. Try it out. And but yeah, that's just
Like I
kind of
said,
where
for
I am.
some people, it might work perfectly for them. It might be next best thing to sliced bread for them,
Yep.
Let me
but not for everybody.
let me switch streams on you literally because we were talking about the live streaming. What about standalone videos? Are you doing a number of standalone videos as well?
I'm not, and that's definitely something that's very much lacking on my channel. That I'll say when I first started, I kind of jumped in. I had some good friends that were already doing it, and they kind of gave the advice, and I'm glad they did. But they were like, "You're never gonna feel like you're completely ready to do it. Just jump in there, do it. You don't have to have the fanciest equipment. You don't have to be the most polished. Whatever. Just go out there and be yourself and have some fun." So I started doing that. I did some pre-recorded videos, and then I got the gumption up to try my own live stream, and I got bit by the live stream bug. I'll tell you that. I fell in love with it. I love the interaction with the chat. I feel like I speak more. And that's the odd thing too. Like everybody reacts to these things differently, but I feel like I speak more naturally when I'm doing a live stream like this right here. We're hanging out around a table talking, or whatever, or at a bar or whatever. And I feel much more naturally doing this. And when I'm by myself with it's something I'll have to work at, but I know other people have talked about it and have to get over it, but like just me staring at a camera, I feel like I don't bring my natural speaking cadence and everything with it, and it drives me nuts. And maybe some people
I can help you with that.
Okay, all right.
Sure. No, it's in fact, once I say it, you're going to be like, the old I could have had a V8. It's gonna be
drink some scotch before you do it, or no?
No, well, okay, yes. I mean that can help. That's how I started doing karaoke.
There you go.
Yep. But no, seriously, you have obviously been doing the live stream for a while, and you're comfortable with it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So when you record a video, you do it just like you're doing a live stream. Pretend there's it's almost counterintuitive, right? Because they used to tell people, pretend there's no audience, pretend, they're in their underwear, whatever you got to do so that they don't intimidate you. But once you get used to that, then you do the opposite. Pretend you're talking to an audience, even though you're not. And it goes just as smooth.
I'll agree.
For example,
go ahead.
I
Sorry.
started doing this. Troy had already been doing, streams for a while, like, live streams and all that.
Yeah.
And this was like right at the beginning of COVID. And I'm like, I can do this. I'm sure I could do this, So my very first video, I didn't know how to edit. I didn't have any editing tools, nothing. I did a box folding video. Yeah. It took me about 28 takes to get through it all without making a flub or dropping the box to do the whole thing. And then I just watched it again recently. I'm like, had I edited it, I would have stopped, after I said, thanks for watching. I would have edited out my reaching for the camera to turn it off.
Yeah. I always catch things like that too. The very few that I did, and I need to dip back into that. That's definitely something. I think that if you're wanting to grow your channel, like having a nice mix of both. Well, are all three of those that you've met, so that we've talked about so far: live stream, pre-recorded, and the shorts. Like I think if you have a healthy mix of those, that's probably, the best way to go about it. But no, I kind of leaned into this and abandoned that. I need to go back to it. I did hear a few other friends, they said they did when they started doing just speaking to the camera, that they put a picture of either a friend or a spouse right by the camera, and they just looked at that picture and acted like they were just talking to that person. Or one guy I talked to, he actually literally had his girlfriend sit on the other side of the camera, and he just was talking to her.
Hey, I do that.
Yeah. So right now, maybe, or no?
Yeah.
Well, it's like I will do, standalone videos. So like if you've seen my one for the honey, lemon, ginger in a jar and all that, I just set up the camera and it's like, and kind of have in my head what I want to say. And it's fine because I can kind of like rehearse it in my head.
Yeah.
And have a perfect. I turn on the camera. It's like, seriously. Start talking and getting all the details out. And if I have to redo a section, like let's say I just cut in there I had cut the lemon. Well, sometimes I have to cut that part out, and you see that instead of me just beginning to cut the lemon, I've already cut the lemon.
Yeah.
Because you can't put the lemon back together after you cut it. So.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny, as soon as you know that actual record button has been pushed, it I don't know, at least for me, I don't know why, but it all of a sudden it flips something in my brain where I'm like, Well,
and I can offer something else on that regard. Do you have or use some sort of editing software for videos that you're doing?
So I have played around with a few things. So I do have, it's nothing crazy, but like right now, what I'm streaming on and what I do a lot of things for, hey Prince, is a little Mac Mini. And so that comes with the was it iMovie? And I know it doesn't have all the features, but that was one thing I played with a little bit just because it came with it and I didn't have to spend any more money. It was already on there. And then I'd played around with, oh gosh, what is it called? Gling, I want to say. It's an AI video editor, if I'm thinking right, where it goes through and transcribes the video and then it starts cutting out all your or if you stop and try to think of some.
Holy cow.
It starts clipping it out, but you can go back through and add things back in. So it's not perfect, like any of the AI things, but
better than some stuff. What's it called again?
Gling, Gling, I believe is the one that I used with that. And so like literally, so some of them I used on that one, and I want to dive back into it, but I literally one time just like completely stopped and I had to like look at my little bullet points and I'm like, what was I going to say, kind of a thing. And then I looked back at the camera, start going, like it clipped that piece out of me just stopping talking and looking at, but there's also times where it clipped some stuff out and I was like, that's too hard of a clip. And even if I said, or something, like it flowed better, you could go in and it shows it transcribed and it shows the parts that it's cut out. And you can say like, no, I don't want that cut out. And you can like choose the spot and it will bring it back into it. It's interesting. I haven't used it a lot, but that's definitely one that I wanted to play around with a little bit more, but it definitely is geared towards looking for, or like long pauses that might not be great for the video.
I have to look into that.
Is this a free program or is it a cost?
No, it's a paid,
okay.
or at least the version I was using as a paid. I don't know. That's the thing. I want to use it a little bit more and figure out if it's something that I want to keep paying for. Sure. But I think there is a free version, but it limits on how much you can do. So sorry, I'm backtracking on what I already said, but
It's
do
gonna edit that out, you know.
Yeah.
yeah. That strike that right there. So
Right.
there might be a free version, but it might just limit how many minutes or hours of video you
Yeah.
can run through the
Sure.
system for that. And it takes a little bit, but you just upload the video that you want and it plays with it. Like I said, then when it comes up, you have your little screen of your video and then it transcribes everything. And then it has kind of a strikeout or a highlight of things that it's cut out, but you can sit there and play it and pause it and be like, I don't like that they took that out. And you can like, even if it's not the whole thing, you can like choose a part of it that to keep in there. You will see little cut moments, you know, so if you like move a bunch between like saying, hello, I'm Corey, you know, and like, or whatever. And you'll see a cut and it won't be like completely seamless, but I think people are pretty forgiving of that a lot of the times, but it's interesting. I still got to figure out more about it, but yeah, Gling, I believe
Yeah, I
is.
just looked up. Of course, the free one doesn't cost anything. You get an hour of media to process. There's the $10 version, which is most popular, and you get 10 hours for that one. $20 a month is 30 hours. $50 a month is 100 hours that you can play around
So
with.
I left up Nate's comment here because I wanted to get to this.
Yeah.
I find that my shorts have been gaining a lot of views, not that many likes or comments, and I found out that the views on your shorts count towards your channel. You're absolutely right about that. So that I wanted to use that to pivot into this thought, and that's right tool for the right job, right?
Yeah,
Live
so you got to add a
streams.
little bit more twerking in there to get them to watch those shorts, you know?
Girl, I'm gonna get you in a bikini and we're gonna get some footage, let me tell you. But no, what you know,
For members
no-
only, right?
well,
I'm joking.
ornery fans, right?
Yeah. You go.
So the difference between streams, standalone videos, and shorts. Shorts, the upside is okay. So the upside is you get a lot of eyes on it, and it can draw if it catches people's attention, it can draw traffic to your channel.
Yeah.
Downside is not a lot of engagement, but that doesn't matter if the engagement is getting people to your channel or your stream or whatever it is you want them to see. And like I said, you actually make some money off of these shorts. If they do well, you can make money off them. It's almost like you're making money on your commercials instead of paying for the commercial. So
Joe's
that's
Atmosphere says I only
that's
make
the
shorts to
shorts.
promote my live streams.
and exactly right. So you're basically making commercials for your live streams.
But just another tool that you can use that doesn't cost anything. You just have to spend your time to do it.
In theory,
Yeah.
you make a little money off it. So,
Yeah.
but the
I gotta
other
look into
thing
that.
is that the standalone videos, and if you're looking at like 10, 15 minutes on a video, you don't get the interaction that you do on a live stream. But what you do is you get a good straight 15 minutes where you can talk on a specific topic you think you want to share about, whether that for you would be like a specific review on a specific movie, you know, and whatnot. And that is out there being watched by your regular viewers,
Right.
not right now necessarily, but like throughout the course of say a week,
Right.
you know? And so it's garnering views, you know, on no regular schedule. Whereas a live stream, you kind of need your people to be there live. You can get people who will come back and watch it, you know, on a rewatch or whatever. But, you know, Netter, if you want, I can.
I started laughing. I read that one and made me laugh.
I'm laughing.
You know, actually, he probably could do that. You're absolutely right. Oh no, it's funny because I literally just saw somebody put up, and you could follow it in real time, reading the stream on X. Someone put up a political comment about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez with a picture of her, and someone says, can you make her in a Hooters outfit? And Grok did. And then someone took that and turned it into her, dancing with a guy like she was serving him at a and it was like, oh my God, this is so funny, scary, but also very, very funny.
Yeah, I would say scary because I've played around with some stuff a little bit just for fun. I like poking fun at myself, like if you can't laugh at yourself,
Yeah.
what can you laugh at? And so I was making some funny like mock movie posters of me and doing little spoofs of different. Anyway, it's kind of crazy what that can do, and I'm sure what I'm using is nothing as strong as as a lot of other things that are out there. So yeah, it's kind of crazy where we're at right now with that and where it's going to keep on going to, I guess.
Well, sure. Look at what Mark says here. I discovered my phone takes pretty good video, which comes in handy when watching trains, and I don't want to carry a lot of stuff. We're finding that these phone cameras now, they can record in high definition. I mean, they're better than some of the cameras that I have for my computer.
All of my standalone videos are done with my phone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like a lot of them do 4K, and
mine's an Android, and it works fantastic.
Yeah, and like even the built-in microphone, like some people get along with just that too. But that was some of the friends when I was first playing around with the idea. I was hanging out in a lot of live stream chats, and when people were like, "Oh, if you think this is something you'd have fun doing, just do it." But that's what they said too, was like, don't go out and spend a ton of money. Like you might have just sitting in your jean pocket, what you need to get started. If you have a phone, it could probably at the very least do 1080, which is probably good enough. And sometimes the microphone just right off the phone isn't that bad of a thing. So just start doing it, and you get more comfortable, and you can build up if that's something you stick with. But I fell into that hole. I luckily I didn't spend a bunch of money, but my mentality is I started thinking like, oh, well, I need this and that and that. And I started putting off actually doing something with the channel because I was like, oh, well, that's really expensive. I need to save up and get that. And people are, you don't need to spend all that money. Just see if it's even for you. Like grab your phone and just start doing some stuff. And if you're still sticking with it, build it over time. You don't have to do it overnight.
Absolutely. I want to say hi to Booger. Good to see you. It says, I have seen a lot of creators make a separate channel for shorts. I have a friend who refuses to do that with his channel. I'm not sure if you mean refuses to make a separate channel for his shorts or if he refuses to do shorts at all. I do know a couple of the bigger channels were experimenting with shorts and then said it really wasn't worth it. In fact, they were kind of annoyed because they felt like for a certain period of time, YouTube was pushing you to do shorts. They were trying to get people doing the shorts thing because they were trying to compete with TikTok. And now they're realizing because of a lot of pushback they've gotten, they needed to change their tact with creators. And I think that the push against doing shorts is a lot less. In fact, I would even argue that there are more benefits to doing shorts on your channel, not doing them as a separate thing, than it is to refuse to do them. He refuses to make a separate channel. Oh, okay. I get that. The other thing people are doing, and I'm still on the fence about this, and this one speaks more to us that are doing lots of live streams, is doing a separate channel that is more of an archive for those live streams. Because as I pointed out, not a lot of rewatchability on live streams, and they tend to I've heard people say it bogs down the algorithm or whatever it is, and it kind of kills momentum on your channel. I don't know about all that, but what I have started doing is especially and I need to, I'm behind on doing this for Geeky Geezers, not archiving them, but moving them to members only. So members only always have access to the entire library of our streams, but after a certain amount of time, they kind of go away. Especially the reason I say especially Geeky Geezers is because those are very topical. That's what happened in the week's news. So I'm
Yep.
not sure there's a lot of rewatchability for those after 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, hitting on some what we've been talking about right there. I'll say I probably will be against personally, not making a second channel because I have a hard enough time keeping up with one channel. So
Right.
we'll just go with that for right now.
Yeah. So the ones that I'm seeing that are most successful with multiple channels are the ones that, like Midnight's Edge, where they have a crew of people where you got someone who's a full-time producer, you've got someone who's a full-time content creator, you've got someone else who's a full-time editor. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Or for example, I know what Michael from Retro Blasting, he's got his one main channel, but he's also got a separate channel that he keeps unmonetized and does not he uses it to test out things to see if it gets hit by a copyright or something like that.
Yeah.
But also he uses it for exclusive videos that are just for the members.
It's kind of like having a burner channel instead of a
Kinda,
burner
yeah.
burner
It's
phone.
kind of-
It's like if you lose it, you're like, well, that wasn't my main channel or whatever.
It kind of is, but he also uses it because I'm not sure. You can't. I don't. From what I understand from people who have Patreon, you can't directly upload videos to Patreon. So if you want a Patreon exclusive channel, a video, you would need a YouTube channel. So he does his exclusive stuff on this, like you said, burner channel.
Yeah.
And sometimes he'll release it there for in advance for the people on Patreon, and then he'll re-upload it to his main channel when he's ready to go public with it. So
I guess that would be a great way if you're unsure about something, whether you'd get a strike or a whatever off of it. Have it off of your not your main where your bread and butter is, and if it's gone, like, oh, it sucked, but it's not your everything.
Horcat Dad says, I do everything on my phone, recording, editing, etc. Since beginning, slowly adding little things like lighting adapters for better mic, etc. See, now I will record on my phone, but then I edit on my laptop.
Then he follows up with, had a bigger YouTuber mentor me a bit, and he always tells me don't do shorts as it will kill channels. That was true, but that's what I was speaking to before. That's very much changed. It is now very useful for promotional things and stuff.
Yeah, it says I get subs off of shorts, but views hours don't show results.
And that's fine, because I am fine with getting subs off of shorts, but getting my watch time is just going up, and up from regular videos and from especially live streams.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Who's live streaming here as much as I am? Come on. I mean,
No.
every day I got a live stream going.
Well, I was going to say, not only the lunch ones. Between the two of you, there's a lot of live streaming hours going on. I'll say that, and it's impressive.
2 different channels though. Netter does have her own channel.
But I agree. But I'm just saying, between the two of you, you both put in a lot of hours with it, and I'll say I think that's. I'm not saying I did as much, but my hours, hitting that first before the sub thing, I think it was, I just got in this, like, I don't know, this zone for a little while, but I backed off of it, but I was just streaming all the time, and it helped. It definitely helps add it up. And I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but I didn't do the pre-recorded for a really long time, but it seemed like I got a lot more watch hours off of my live streams. If you have multiple people in there, and if you go for a few hours, it adds up. It adds up.
When you're trying to get to the watch hours you need to jump through YouTube's hoops, live stream is absolutely the way to go.
Yeah.
But when you're looking for longevity, when you're looking for sustained watch time over time, you really do need those standalone videos.
No, I could see that.
I have pinned Wilky's Movies and Music's link to their channel to the top of the chat. Please double check to make sure that if you were subscribed before, you're still subscribed. And if you've never been subscribed, well, why not? It's free.
This is the second time now that we've had him on and we've been talking with him. So how did you miss him the first time around? Get caught up, man.
Come on,
Well, we
come
do get some
on.
new people in our chat.
That's true. That's true.
Like Jay and Leanna are new to our
That's
chat.
fair. That's fair.
It's always
Yeah,
fun.
get
You know,
caught up.
sometimes you'll have somebody that just happens to get that notification that they haven't come across your channel before, and they jump in there, and I love seeing that. I always love seeing the regulars because that's why I keep on doing it. And just like you too, I jump into both of yours, and I see a lot of regulars in there, and it's fun to see that. But then every once in a while you get that random name that you're just like, I have not seen that one before, and it's kind of cool that, you know, somebody
I have to watch carefully because sometimes these guys change their names on me, and I only know because it's either similar or it's the same icon or something. That
Yep.
it used to be me and my monkey, and then it became me and my leering center, and now it is me and my deposed government or something, like, I don't know, something like that.
Sometimes,
I'm like, okay,
I mean, for the most part, if I'm being active in somebody's chat, you'll see me say my hi, sweetie.
hi, sweetie. Yeah.
But sometimes I'll go in and I'll just lurk because people then start engaging me in conversation. And if I'm like at work, because I work from home, but still, if I'm working, I don't have time to chat.
Right.
So it's like I'll lurk, but I won't make comments because I don't want to start conversations while I'm trying to work.
Yeah, I do the same thing, whether I'm at home working or at the office. I always am listening to either music or podcasts or other YouTubes, like watching, videos or live streams are going. So there's a lot of times if you only see, hey all, or hello, or what's up, you know, like I might only say that, you might not hear from me again, but I'm listening. But I'm the same thing where I'm cranking away on a computer, you know, but I'm listening along, but just saying like, hey, you know, and do the little thumbs up and listen along for a bit and get those hours going, right?
Well, and so here's another thing. You mentioned something about getting notifications.
Yeah.
This is something I've been doing for my members. I don't know. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback from my members on whether they like it or not, but and this is a lot of work. So you know, we'll see how long I can continue doing it.
Right.
But I go through and put the list of all of my members in the description, and I tag them, because you can tag, you know, you were mentioned in this video. So you're probably getting like every day, you were mentioned on Last Call of Troy Pacelli's video, and or live stream or whatever, and it's just me saying, yep, this guy is a producer on the he's part of the reason this stream exists. And you know, when I say subscribe to everyone who makes this thing happen, I point to down and I say, in the description below, every single one of them, you could just click on them and go hit subscribe on their channels. You know,
That's definitely adds up. Where'd it go?
When I was doing in
the house, that was a live stream that they were doing. Yeah. It definitely, that's where I got my hours from, by far, was the live streams. That definitely was where I got that from. But
he is starting to compete. If you had hair on your head that was like growing out shaggy, I might confuse you with Culture Casino.
Yeah, I just got my short haircut, but it was a bad hair day, so we threw a cap on today. So, but yeah, it was really windy. I had to be outside a while, so I had to tame down the chin whiskers there a little bit.
Do you have the same problem I do when it gets below like 20 degrees? You start to get icicles, you know, underneath.
Oh,
your nose and your mustache.
Yeah, like clearing snow out from the driveway and stuff like that. When it was like really cold, I come in and it's like look like
we'll have that, the little icicles.
Yeah, when it used to happen to my dad, I thought it was like, you know, he had a runny nose or something.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's just condensation. Nothing gross about it.
Just freezing up on the whiskers there. But yeah, no, I definitely get that for sure.
Well, that's what happens to us up here in the north.
Yep.
In the snowy realms.
Getting the North Country. We get a little.
I was telling Troy, because I had a doctor's appointment right after work, and as we're walking outside, I'm like, I just remember something else about, because we have really cold weather. It's like, was it like 12 degrees or something? And I was like, I forgot it freezes up my contacts.
Oh
So
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because I wear extended wear, which are more water based.
Yeah.
So by the time we got from the building, from the hospital to where we parked the car, which is not a far walk, my left eye felt frozen. I actually had to hold my hand over it to warm it up to unfreeze my
So
contact
you can
lens.
see. Yeah. Yeah. No, I could
Because
definitely see that.
it's
I
like when you wear glasses and they all fog up.
Yep.
For
You
my
get the
contacts,
foggy.
they start getting a little hard and then irritating.
Yep.
And then when I warm up, they go back to normal.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that bit.
Oh, the joys, right? Stuff
Yeah.
I dealt with that for a very long time too, but it was quite a few years ago. I ended up doing the LASIK surgery for
Oh,
my eyes. So, but I started wearing glasses when I was in second grade. So I was pretty early on, and then went to contacts for a long time, and then back and forth, and then, yeah. Oh, it's been probably at least 10 years ago I did that, and I'm not gonna do sunshine and roses. There's more positives than negative, but it wasn't just like, oh, without little things here and there. But yeah, so far so good. But someday I'll probably have to get some. My eye doctor said it's not a miracle. You still age, obviously with all the
So you
light
might have to
coming
get some
in.
cheaters.
Some cheaters, some little readers or something. They said, he goes, someday you're going to be holding something, reading it, and keep on going a little bit further away from your face, a little bit further away. And he goes, yep, you're just going to have to go into some store and buy some cheaters to put on there. There's nothing you can do about it, but you can't redo it. It's one and done. So anyway, not that you wanted to
Yeah.
know about that, but
Well, it's like I got Troy some cheaters where he can actually adjust them.
oh, nice.
So like if he's using them and let's say that they're not as clear as they were before, he can adjust them to make them a little bit more clear.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's got all these different what do you call it? The yeah, what's it called? The where you can see near far. Oh, what do you call that?
I don't know. So
Nearsighted and farsighted, or
Yeah, like the different
lenses in there, or the different focal lengths kind of a thing.
focal length things.
Yeah.
There's another word for it, but I can't think of it. But they have like a whole bunch in there, so he can adjust it to see a little bit closer or a little bit farther away. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. So it's like when you're sitting in the eye doctor seat, number one or number two, number
Yeah,
one or
sure.
number two, or A or B, or whatever they would say, and flip between. You can, well, no, that's cool. So you can kind of get it to where you want it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he can adjust one eye if one eye's better than the other, and it's like my contacts. I've got one for near and one for far. They call it monolens, and together they're supposed to be 20/20, not quite,
well,
but they work for me for my purposes. I can sit in front of my computer and do my work, and I can also see distance enough to do whatever I need to see distancing.
So Corey, what do you feel like in the past, I don't know, 6 months or so, however long it's been since you hit that big monetization, what do you feel has changed on your channel, if anything?
I don't think. Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure out more things to do for my members. I guess that are joining in on that. I want to make it worthwhile. I don't want it to be just like, I want them to get something out of it. So I'm trying to, I guess maybe I want to do even more this year, but trying to do, like posts just for them, or videos just for them, or just like saying hello just to them, or doing a giveaway just for them.
Sure.
Like things to be like, you're going above and beyond to help me out on my channel. I want to do something that's just for you because you're going above and beyond for me, and nothing to take away from, not everybody is in a spot where they can spend the extra money, and that's totally cool. You just jumping in and saying, hey, Corey, I love it. So please keep doing that. So maybe what's changed is I'm trying to do some extra things, trying to be a little more, just keep that in my mind to be like, like this morning, I usually get up before the sun's up and it's starting to come up, and it was a beautiful sky. I took a picture of it and put it out for members. And I said,
Yeah,
you know,
saw
like
that.
I was like, cool picture for the morning, you know, kind of like a hello. I hope you're having a great day and hope to hang
Yeah.
out with you soon. Just, you
I
know, just,
saw that
hey,
picture. It's really
hello.
pretty.
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. You couldn't really see it, but when you zoomed all the way in, it's so pictures don't do it justice. But there was a super bright sliver of the moon still that was out,
Oh, wow.
and when you zoom all the way in, you could just see the rest of the moon. Though, you know, it's just glowing just a little bit. And
That's neat.
anyway, it was a cool picture. And so usually I'm sitting there drinking my caffeine for the morning, and I'm like, you know what, that's kind of pretty. And so it's just trying to be more aware of that. To like, what can I throw out there to be like be in more contact with, you know, these people are, these friends are doing more to step up, help me out, pay for things that I'm doing with streaming services, things like that to do the channel. What can I do to, you know, give back to that? So, have that. I got a giveaway coming up for members only, that I'll do the drawing for on Sunday. So
Whose DVD collection is bigger, Corey's or Troy's?
And I like how he calls it Troy's. These are mine
Yeah,
too
they're
now.
behind her. I mean, let's face it, everything that's mine is hers. So
Well,
and everything
well.
that's hers is hers. So it
And
works
I
out
say
perfectly.
At least half those DVDs I've gotten, and the other half he's gotten. And then, well, if there are some that were gifted to
Let's
us,
put it this
Yeah.
way: she's gonna watch Gilmore Girls a whole lot more than I am. I'm pretty
Nice.
sure of that.
There you go.
Pretty sure of that.
So we've got. I know it's like over 2,000.
Okay, you got me beat. I'll say that right there. Definitely have me beat. But it's fun. It's fun. You get the stuff you love in there and what you have room for.
I have 5 full bookcases. You can see they
Yeah.
go ceiling to floor.
And when she says full, she means over full. Some of them are like too
Sitting on
deep
top.
and piled up on their sides and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I love it. But you're just, you know, you're getting in things that you love, and you can dive back into it whenever you want to. That's part of the appeal to me for it. But definitely don't have that many, but I do enjoy what I have in. And yeah, sometimes it's just trying to, like you said, the shelves can get over full, but you always, every collector has to deal with that fine balance of getting in what you want and finding a decent spot to be able to store that and be able to get to it if you'd like to.
So,
you know,
so real quick, we're
Yeah.
going to be wrapping up soon.
oh yeah. Sorry, I get talking.
No, that's okay. What is the most recent DVD or physical media you've gotten?
The ones that I actually just had 3 come in today. There was Amazon was doing what was it? 3 for 33 4K, three for $33 of 4K movies out of a select. So some of this is for me, some family, but I'll just say these were the latest ones that we got in, but there was I just happened to be here. Wicked.
Wicked.
So I've actually never seen it. I've seen the live production of it, but I've never seen the movie. But so I figured for $11 we'll do that. We got the Corpse Bride.
Oh, good one.
So
We got
got
that one.
got the 4K of that, and then got the 4K of Out of Africa. With the
My
Robert
gosh,
Redford.
that's a blast from the past.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I don't think we have that one.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that since I was a kid.
I didn't have it either, and that was one that was a pretty recent 4K release. And Corpse Bride, that's an upgrade for me from the collection. But those were literally they're sitting on my desk right here. I ripped
Perfect.
that box open this morning. So those are the most recent that I've gotten in. So I'm really excited to actually I haven't seen Out of Africa forever, and I'd really like to. Yeah, Redford and
Don't forget to
Meryl
review
Streep.
it, and then
There you go. I need to
review
do
up
that
on
more.
Critic List.
So
Where's the one you just got today or yesterday?
What's the one that I just got yesterday?
The one it's a replacement for the one I had to return.
Oh, it's right behind you in that red bag there. Because of all the promotional material for it is in there.
So we just got.
Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Haven't watched it yet.
I've never seen that, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, Pops on Pop Culture sent me a media bag with all of the media material from the release of it, and I
Yeah.
thought it was so cool. I'm like, well, I need to get the movie now, so I went out and got the movie.
That'd be one I definitely would
Exactly.
watch, but I have not
Mhm.
gotten to that.
It's
But
probably going to be a watch party eventually for my members, which you are a member. So Monday's members night at the movies. Will
I know.
probably
I
be
just
that
need
one night.
I need to like get off my keister and get on the live stream and do that sometime. But
There you go.
I know you all probably run into this as well. But there's the whole balancing act between life work and live streaming and all this other fun stuff and keeping up with other people's channels. And you try to do it as much as you can, but sometimes there's only so many hours in the day.
Netter and I do the streaming together.
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing it separately, or I got.
But that's cool. You have that. That's like your thing that you get to do together. And no, that's very cool. I love seeing the interaction the two of you have and everything that you put into the channel. You definitely both put a ton of work into this and a lot of time, and it's you can tell. So
Yep. So what have you got coming up that you want to tell people about before we wrap it up?
okay, this Sunday I'm going to be hanging out with Anthony's Horror and More, Ashley Zombie Girl, and Sin's Corner over on my channel. We're going to be talking about some picks of drama movies. We kind of got into a kick of doing some live streams and focusing in on a genre and just going kind of round table and talking about movies. And sometimes it's just fun. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one, and it's kind of like me holding up Out of Africa and you'd be like, oh, I haven't seen that in a while. And you start talking about it.
Exactly.
So have that coming up this Sunday, 8 p.m. not Eastern, Central Time. And then Monday I was asked to be over at Mega Mike's movie channel. He's going to be doing, oh gosh, what's that? Most anticipated movies of 2026. He's got a big panel coming on there. So I'll be over on his channel, I believe at 8 p.m. Central as well that night, and talking about movies releasing in 2026 that we're excited about. And what's funny from the chatter that sorry, not to keep going, but the chatter that a lot of people, some of my more excited ones aren't maybe the ones you would automatically think, the big tentpole, big blockbuster ones. There's some other ones out there that kind of excited about. So,
Cool.
not to keep, I know you want to wrap it up, but are you excited about anything coming out this year? Do you get out to the theater much and want to something you're like, I want to get out there and see that in the theater?
I have gotten very persnickety about what I watch now. Mm-hmm. So I am kind of looking forward to still the final what do you call it? Dune 3, whatever they're calling it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could see that.
Gosh, what else is there?
One that I was pretty excited about. So maybe this is a spoiler or not, but have you ever seen Ready or Not, the horror movie with Savara? Is it Weaving or Samara Weaving? I said her name wrong. Ready or Not.
I don't think so.
There's a part 2 coming out this year, so maybe I'm spoiling something, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a fun, if you're into horror movies at all, it's fun, and they're bringing in I won't keep it. I'm blanking on the lady's name, but she's been popping up in a ton of horror movies, and I'm blanking on her name right now. But anyway, Samara Weaving is back in that one, and so I'm hoping that one's good. That was one I wanted to check out when it comes into the theater. So
cool. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. So. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. And we got PJ in the house. Hey,
welcome, PJ. Hashtag Together We Grow. And Deleted is shouting out Godzilla Minus Zero. So yeah, I guess, although I haven't seen Godzilla Minus One yet, so I'm a bit behind. So
-1 is good if you like Godzilla, like older Godzilla. They did a really good job with that. The one I want to watch now is there's a Godzilla Minus Color, I believe they said. It's the -1, but just in black and white, and it's supposed to give it quite a bit of different feel. But anyway, it's a good one to check out.
Yeah, I also want to say hello to the Horror King, and I know some other people have trickled in too. I know I said hello to you in the chat, so I want to make sure I got everybody. Um,
It's always good to see all of you folks. And if
Absolutely.
you stay right where you're at, we will chauffeur you over to Deleted Scenes channel because we want to make sure that you find out what's going on his channel
Yep,
with
his
his coming
coming
attractions.
attractions.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's a good dude. Go check it out.
Yeah, he's okay.
So
If he's just okay, I'm not quite okay, probably.
Oh no, I'm not okay at all. No, don't even ask. I'm not okay.
So like Trey said, right after this, just stay put and you'll be chauffeured over to Deleted Scenes channel. Friday on Last Call, got any subjects?
Yes. In fact, we were talking a little bit about AI. It's going to be my semi-regular AI stream, bringing you all the notes and the articles we've been collecting over the past couple months about AI. And for those of you that are big fans of Sophia, I am going to. This is going to be some spicy stuff. You're going to get to see what she looks like, disrobed, shall we say?
Oh my!
Live on YouTube.
Oh
yes.
my!
Yeah, I've seen it.
So if you are a big fan of Sophia, make sure you tune in for that.
And then Saturday we'll be over on Big Al's channel, if I recall correctly.
Yep, the shape of water. I almost said the sound of water. The shape of water.
Drip, drip, drip.
Yeah. Boink, boink.
Boink.
Sunday we got Geeky Geezers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give away the big one. It's now official because it hit the trades. Kathleen Kennedy is leaving Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
It was
believe
just
when we see her.
no.
Sorry,
I said don't believe it until you see it in the trades, and just this afternoon it was put. Yeah, no, I'm not suggesting. I am not suggesting you should have any.
I'm
feelings
joking
about it one way or the other. I am not suggesting that anything is going to be changing, other than a name on a door.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of you that actually cared about that, it looks like it's now official. So we'll talk about
I won't
that.
believe it unless I see her butt print on the door that they're slamming her shoe.
Yeah.
Well, here's the interesting thing.
No.
She hasn't been there for a while now, for all appearances. So you're not going to see her leave because I think she's already left, to be honest with you. But
Okay,
yeah,
well, that
that's
is Sunday. And Monday, Members Night, the movies. Do you have a movie yet?
I did not get that up, but I think I might make it a choice between a Godzilla movie or a Fred Rogers film. I think that's what we might do. So that's the poll I'll probably be putting up for you guys.
You could get your -1 in your Godzilla.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry, Netter. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No problem. Tuesday is Sparkwind 21, where
We are going to start.
it's like we're gonna just keep
Yes,
discussing.
no. We are going to start with the first part of Fire Walk with Me, edited with the missing pieces. That's going to be at least a 3-parter. We're going to break it down over several
I keep dropping
weeks.
the Cosby link. They're like, no, it's just a discussion tonight. It's like
This week, yes, there will be a Cosme link. Yes.
And then following that will be another exciting episode of Sherlock Holmes over on Troy's channel.
Yep.
Wednesday we don't do anything.
Well, I hope to play D&D, but we'll see.
Or be on Doomcock, whichever.
Or possibly be on Doomcock. That happens sometimes.
Not this week because he hasn't asked you this week, but yeah, that's
no. He always asks me last minute, so I won't know.
Thursday, next Thursday, starting at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Central, we will be having my members only trivia night. That was what was voted on, and that's the date that was voted on. So, and Orville Nation became a member.
Oh, thank you,
Nice.
PJ.
PJ. Cool.
That's always a super help for every channel, so that's very cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
You are so
absolutely.
sweet. And hashtag Together We Grow.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And followed by members only trivia night. It will be another Thursday things. I don't currently have a desk, so it might just be me and Troy shooting the breeze, but hey, we
We'll
always have
see.
a good time.
Absolutely. Yeah. So is Wednesday the only day that between the two of you that you're not streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, other than liquid lunch, yeah.
Well, oh yeah. So
Yeah,
every day. No, I wasn't even
Yeah.
thinking about that. So every day
It's the only night. It's the only night.
Okay.
That we're not.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can say that, but every day between the two of you, you got every day
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah.
So if people
just
want
go
some
ahead.
great content, some fun times hanging out between make sure that they're on both of your channels, and every single day they can find something fun to check out. So
Yep. When I said I was making this my full-time job, I meant it.
yeah, I was going to say yeah, it's impressive. I'll say that, like, because I honestly just running into my Friday lunch things. Oh, you were asking about what's coming up. I didn't even say that for tomorrow. Like I'm planning on doing my lunch stream tomorrow after yours. When you got yours going on, but I think that's a big thing. I even have a hard time like hitting that every single time with stuff that comes up. So as much as the two you're doing, it's very impressive. Absolutely. I think it's very, very cool. And I think that has got to be a great key to success is your consistency.
Consistency. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
People know, even if they don't get the notification, they can be like, oh, I know, Netter's going to be on at 9 Central on Thursday night, or, Troy's going to be on at noon Central,
In fact, that's exactly it. In fact, I feel confident to be able to say when someone says, oh, I didn't get the notification you went live. Well, where am I every Friday night at 9? Where am I every Saturday night? I am always going to be here, whether you get that notification or not.
It's like the only shows of ours that have a different time is Geeky Geezer starts at 8 p.m. Central instead of 9.
Yeah.
And
that's the only one now.
Yeah.
Well, no, because
Spark 121 starts
starts
7:30
earlier.
Central.
But that's before another 9 o'clock show.
Yeah, that's before.
But you're
another night.
consistent
Right.
with that show being on time, though. Too,
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
So
But
it's
me
like
and
one of
Troy
those.
are always 9 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's you guys are awesome with that. And that's something I need to like keep trying to keep up with, because I think, you know how YouTube gets sometimes like not getting notifications, things like that. But if you're consistent and you're just like, well, you just tune in, at noon or 9 Central,
my liquid lunch audience knows that it's Friday. So you're going to find out what I'm drinking. And then immediately after, I'm going to drunk drive you all over to Corey's for Wilky's Movies and Music on Fridays.
And
I have
as the Pacelli Media Empire begins.
I like to think so,
I like the name of that. Pacelli Media.
Yeah. PME. There you go. I love it. But no, honestly, it's that's something I strive for, that I see in both of you, the consistency and putting all the work that you do into it. I'm not just saying that. I think that's a huge, people know they can count on you. If they like you and want to like check you out, they just know they can tune in and see that. So, so props to you. That's something I strive for.
And we should get everybody over to
sorry, I keep talking.
Possibly already in progress. So
I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight and for encouraging our guests. Remember the link to his channel is pinned to the top of the chat. So please check to make sure you're still subscribed, or if you're new, please send him a sub and, show the love, because, you're a family here. We always show the love. And y'all know we love you guys very much. We appreciate you so very much. And until next time, but stay right here first. So you're shuffled over to Deleted Scenes channel. But until next time, we see you. Good night and God bless.
Later.
all for.